Quick question. Do we have to do him first, or can we go detect this?
That would be a nice thing to find out.
I'm kind of curious. If we can go do Tectus, we might have better luck with him and then can come back to this.
Yeah, I'd rather look at something new and then come back with fresh eyes.
I'm wondering if a fourth healer would make a huge difference in this fight.
That's what I was thinking too.
Okay, let's go march our way through that trash that we skipped. Because, Val, we're not getting anywhere, and it might be partly because of raid comp, because we don't have enough healers. I know how you feel about progression and such, but if we're wiping because we don't have enough healers, then fighting this endlessly for the rest of the night isn't going to accomplish anything. When, on the other hand, we can go kill Tectus.
And for next week, I am willing to get my druid geared up for heals just to bring her in on this fight, even though I really want the trinket.
I've been thinking about working my druids because I know it's not an extra healer just because Shaman is really just not that great at the start of this expansion. And that would probably help a little bit.
But see, as I think with a fourth healer on that first attempt, we would have actually downed it. Though, if we can get a few upgrades off of other bosses, then we won't need the fourth healer. The healers we have will be geared enough. So anyway, let's start killing this trash, please.
How about you have a baby to go change or something?
No, he's at his grandparent.
If you look on the map, we can make it to Brackenspore or Tectus. Brackenspore looks like a clearer path.
Let's go to Tectus first, because he's lower down on the list.
No problem.
Let's stop skipping trash, because this is going to cause us more problems in the long run. Also, BOEs. Tank that, please.
I don't know, Cecil was doing alright.
And I'm kind of thinking on the next time we do Butcher, we stick all our ranged in one group and just have them scatter out, like we did on the first attempt, because that seemed to work a whole lot better.
When we were doing it wrong. We are the definition of doing it wrong and getting it right.
See, that's why my brain shuts off when somebody starts telling me the proper way to do things, because that has, since Wrath, that has never worked for us.
Can't you like spell steal that buff or something?
Massive attacks?
He had like an arcane increase like 15% and it stacks.
Oh, I wasn't paying any attention to his buffs. I'll keep an eye out for that next time.
Because I was dispelling him, but like, he might be able to use that.
I probably could.
It's too far away.
Purple clothes, man.
It's specifically arcane damage.
I was stuck between a purple cloud and a cleave.
So, between a rock and a hard place.
Not the fun kind of hard place.
What kind of BOE?
Man.
Dang.
I'm trying to
It's
just
got
say
spirit.
boss.
So, healers, roll for a cape. Rami, if she doesn't roll, you know what to do.
You know, I was trying to, well, I couldn't. It wasn't
Combat
working for
won't
me.
drop. God.
But we really should stop skipping trash for that exact reason right there.
I agree.
I need a new food buff. Wait, I've got my own. Although it's just
Wait.
5.
You should be getting my stats buff. You have to act like a fruit.
It's level 3 Herb Garden.
So to act like a fruit, do you roll around like an orange? Or must you be hairy like a kiwi?
Okay, are these guys the
So you just
trash
roll
or the
me at
boss?
bottom. They're trash.
Okay, let's just do a quick overview of Tectus. Deplete Tectus's health before the end of tectonic upheaval. That's on damage dealers. Move out of the rumbling earth before the eruption of earthen pillar. I'm assuming that shit fucks you up. So, healers. Players will take heavy damage during tectonic upheaval. Move out of the rumbling earth. And tanks. Face Night Twisted Earth Shapers away from other players to minimize damage from earthen fletchets. Intercept Gift of Earth if you are not tanking Tectus. So off tank needs to grab that. Move out of Rumbling Earth, blah blah blah. Let's go die.
Well, hold on. Whenever it does that tectonic upheaval, it's on an energy bar, so once it hits 100, that's when it uses it, and that's when we can kill it. And it will split after we kill it. And I think it splits up to a total of 8 at the end. And each individual one does each individual mechanic.
When should I lost him?
Maybe at the start, I'm not sure. Because towards the end, it's just going to be a giant cluster.
Trudy, if you don't attend next Saturday, that's when all the Warlock drops are going to happen.
So... who are we focusing first? Do they turn into the one guy?
This is just trash.
Okay.
Kill these 3, the actual boss will come up. Also, that earthen pillar, it causes line of sight. So be careful with that.
Remember to use your lock cookies.
I only have 1 charge left.
I put the pressure up.
Well, they made it so that you can only use one.
Lo, you're done.
I see that.
There's a fresh one up. Let me get out of this.
They share health like shamans.
I see a bunch of dead people.
The circle things
They kill
are a little
people.
bit hard to see if you're, up there skull fucking the mob, so be careful.
Don't rush straight off the way we did. Let's clear some more of this trash as we go back to the boss. That way we have a shot at some more cakes or something.
Okay. Karate, don't hate me, but I kind of laughed as I watched you face plant into the wall.
Every time I try to leave there, it freaking gives me the freaking biggest smile I have. It's like, you bastard. Get stuck in.
I mean, you're an undead. That shouldn't be an issue.
I don't know.
Okay, let's see if we can CC some of this crap.
You get my stat left.
Yes,
on
please.
third.
Okay, I can't do any... I can't sap these guys because they're in combat. It's a talent now. Darling. Well, see if you have it, because lots of CC.
That's still recharging. I need a target. That's still recharging.
I still have it.
Well, look at what they did to mages. They took mirror image away and made it a talent.
Yeah, that frustrated me.
Yeah, and since everyone takes mirror image, it kind of makes the other two talents pointless.
Oh no, not really. Only Frost mages take mirror image. But everybody's playing Frost because it's the only playable spec right now.
Yeah,
I'm
having
kind
a
of going
CC.
Guys, keep an eye on these void apparitions. I'm wondering if they do something like in Burial Ground.
I don't remember what they do. Hey! Yeah, that kind of ticked me off that they gave us something cool like symbiosis and just removed it.
Are you kidding? My tank got to poop rainbows and Ale got to battle red. Or not rainbows, sunshine. My druid
They said it was
sunshine.
Their justification was that it was too hard for new players to learn how to use it.
Oh,
Be a
baloney.
new player.
But they also said that positional requirement is they're not fun, and that's why they don't make druids do them anymore. But they're perfectly fine with rogues because it's part of their core identity.
No, subtlety rogues are the only one. Subtlety and assassin are the only ones I believe now that have to have positional requirement.
So 2/3
Not
of
assassination. I am essentially a warrior with stealth.
Stun, 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 vanish. Stealth. Okay, just because a few idiots didn't know how to use that ability, they shouldn't be raiding anyway.
I don't think that. I think that was just Blizzard making excuses.
Yes.
Basically, when they say crap like that, I just imagine them saying it in the Peanuts adult voice. Wah, 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 wah.
A more legitimate excuse.
Hunter.
Hunter.
Using symbiosis on a hunter was so stupid.
Play Dead was fun, though.
I have a glyph called Play Dead.
I think the main reason was it was difficult for them to balance it because it was so powerful with certain classes, and they didn't want to come out and just say that.
Like for priest, Cyclone was stupid for healing priest, but
Remember to
tranquility was
read
awesome
raid chat.
for Shadow Priest.
Yeah.
My resto shaman kept getting friggin'
Okay, let's hey,
crap.
slow, 1 second. So why did we all explode a second ago?
We need to know the fight for this one. Anyone?
This isn't a boss. It's just like many bosses and maybe
The
just
crap
spread out
coming
more.
up out of the ground from the shiny circles. It's just that nobody's actually looking at it.
I was nowhere near anything, and I exploded.
I'm gonna say not have them stacked together.
Well, we all exploded at once there at the end.
Yeah.
So either we have to soak them or we have to spread from them. I'm not sure which.
That sounds dirty.
So we have to stack.
But just for the one.
Divided. No, for Meteoric Earthspire. It's 300k divided evenly. And if it doesn't hit anybody, it's 200k to everybody. So when they do Meteoric Earthspire, we need to see where it's going to hit, and everybody needs to stack into that point.
Oh, it's War Master Blackhorn. If you're close
Stack
to
for
that.
Meteor, spread for Earthen.
Well, is that within 10 yards of each other or of them? It
Which
says
one
of the
actually
caster,
casts
which
it?
means them.
Do all three cast it?
Okay, I think it's the light brown circle we stack in, and the orange circle we get away from.
They couldn't make one pink and one green so that we can really tell the difference?
Of course, no.
Which ones can be stacked together? Because there's kind of 3 of them and only 2 tank. Yeah, that's what Rage said. He said he's gonna grab green and orange. Okay, Oro for.
They share health. So focus whoever you want. In fact, AoE.
If you have good cleaves, focus on the ones that Arlac's taking over there.
I guess they're not sharing health.
Radiating poison is hitting people. Do we spread for that? Truny.
Okay. Okay, one step. Whoever goes big needs to be focused.
I honestly see no indicator. They need some sort of indication that they're doing that damn move.
I see the fucking circles on the ground. I
don't know what they're for.
Heroic Leap is a pretty long cooldown. I don't know what the fuck else I'm supposed to use to get out of it. This between the dungeons and this so far, this expansion is not melee friendly.
The one that just has a border is the one we need to stack in.
The ring.
Yes.
Lock needs to go down. Truny, Kerr, get anyone up that you can.
Just got 10s up.
Well, it is trash. I've got the release spirit button.
Should we run?
Yeah.
Got one left out here. Half.
Oh, Rami, be glad you didn't play during Cataclysm.
I liked Vashir. I was hoping they'd do a raid based on Vashir, but they never did.
Melee, if you...
Which is they gave another bogus reason why they stopped doing that. But it would have really helped because Firelands kind of got annoying.
Dragon Soul got annoying. Firelands was the only raid they did right that whole expansion.
I loved Firelands, but we needed something else, and that water one would have been an awesome addition.
Blizzard wanted Cataclysm to end just as bad as the players did. Nobody liked it. Except for the hardcores who think that the heroics at the beginning were just the greatest thing ever.
That was food and I can't get...
I liked I liked the Vashir, the whole swimming and fighting.
I didn't like spending over an hour to do a heroic.
I didn't either. I just liked the zone.
I never even finished.
So I'm gonna lust when he does his thing where we have to deplete him to 0. What was that called again? Okay, so I'll lust during upheaval.
Well, the thing is, we can technically have him at 1% before he even does it. He just won't take any further damage until he starts to cast it. So I'm not sure if you should use it then or at a different time.
I would say at start.
Okay, I'll lust at the start.
Yeah, burn at the start and see where it goes.
So whatever tank isn't actively on has to soak up that vortex before it hits him. And we have to move out of Rumbling Earth before the Earth Pillars, which he does at 25 energy.
Yeah, and the video I saw, the range were basically at the outer edge, and they just kind of circled around as Earth Pillars popped up. Because they stay up for a while, and they will cause line of sight issues.
So range, just stay the heck away from him and run around like idiot?
No, because you don't want to line of sight your healers. You want to just move a little bit in each time he does a pillar, I think. So you don't have a whole bunch of pillars all over the place.
The pillars are pretty huge, so you have to move quite a bit. And I think the more, as he splits apart, the pillars will get smaller, but there'll be more, because each version of him does an Earth Pillar each time.
Do we switch to the ads when they're up, or are we always on him, or what's the deal with that?
I think we are on the ads. I can't remember which one. There's one I think we have to kill.
It looks like the Night Twisted Earth Wrappers should be focused during phase 1. There's also Night Twisted Berserkers, but they're lower priority. And we need to full DPS on Texas or the Shard when it's doing tectonic upheaval. Because we need them to die during that phase.
The shards also do upheaval?
That's what it looks like.
Oh, so we just keep breaking them down. Tectus and the shards break down. It's just... No. So we just keep shattering them down. We are on whatever is doing upheaval at the time because we got to break that down so it'll shatter further.
And upheaval is a big AoE damage, so use cooldown and healer cooldown at those times. I'll throw a bubble on the first one, I guess.
Just 1 second.
Yes. If he's not casting it, he just goes, I think, 1% and won't die.
Okay, looks like everyone's ready.
There's also motive that can be that have energy bars. They also cast upheaval, but they can be killed at any point in time. So we should kill those quickly. Motes of Tectus, as opposed to shards of Tectus.
Motes before shards, right?
Hold on, I think you might have that wrong. I think Tectus, when he breaks apart, he breaks into shards, and then once we break those shards, they break into motes. So basically, it's mini versions of the boss each time, so I don't think the order really matters, because they all can use the same build.
Just that motes can be killed without upheaval.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, let's go ahead and